Oh, mate, the power of prayer, hey? Power of prayer, it is a real thing. When we set our intention, that is where our energy flows. When we put out a request to the universe, it is a prayer, isn't it? When we have an affirmation that we say, it's almost a mantra. It's something that we want to get the momentum to receive. This is a reading about what Spirit wants to share with you, what they've heard you pray for. And it doesn't matter what, if you're religious, spiritual, whatever. But when we put a request out or we're thankful for something, we're going to get more of that. Have you ever prayed for something and received it? Have you ever asked for something to the universe, to God, to the divine, whatever you call it, and sat back and it's fallen into place? Because that's what's happening at the moment if you've been drawn to this reading. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all those YouTube algorithm things. And don't forget to listen all the way to the end, because I give a free reading out every month. And I'll let you know how to enter that. So let's get started. Let's see what comes. Let's go. Okay, let's get cozy for this one. I feel as though straight away in this energy for number one, I feel like the energy is a little bit gentle, quite gentle, there's an aspect of being a little bit shy here. So whether or not, take it or leave it, it's a general reading, whether or not you find it difficult to actually ask for what you want in life in general, things are changing for you. You're in a space now where you're comfortable speaking about what it is that you want, what it is that you expect, also what it is that you're willing to receive. So there's a little bit of reworking on what is acceptable in your world, and you know that we only attract what we think we're worthy of, and there's a shift that's happened in you recently where you're just not going to put up with the way things have been, and or you're willing to pull back from scenarios, situations, relationships if it's not a win-win scenario. Now I know Spirit's stepping in here for you because you've asked for some guidance, and it's really restraint, I feel, with you. Yes, it's boundaries. Yes, it's knowing your worthiness. Yes, it's all of that. But the main thing here is the power of restraint. Because you're not just going to accept anything anymore. You're not just going to go for the ride anymore. You're actually going to, I don't want to say take control, because I don't feel like that's something you want. It's not like you want the control. It's more like you want to have more joyous relationships with self and others. And I know that Spirit has come so close for you. It's so gentle though. It's really subtle. So I don't feel like you'll be getting the big wows knowing Spirit's close with this one. Some of you may, but it doesn't feel that way. It's more like little breadcrumbs. Spirit's leading you to different places and you're quite hesitant, but You're just regaining your trust again in life. You're regaining that faith. You're going in the right direction and you're going at a perfect pace. Some of you quicker than others, but it's perfect for you. So don't try to hurry anything just yet, and don't pull yourself right back. Don't be putting the brakes on. Don't be racing. It's just flowing. You've asked Spirit to guide you. You've asked for the help. And this is Spirit absolutely answering your prayers here and now. And the answer is, don't rush it. Don't pull the brakes on. Just flow. But the acknowledgement for your capability around restraining yourself from blurting things out, from reacting, from making snap decisions has been phenomenal. The mindfulness, the grace that I feel in this energy is something that you haven't experienced in your lifetime up until now. And that's all you, my darling. That's all you. Wow. Pretty powerful stuff going on for you, isn't it? You just got this sense of worth. Sense of worth. Okay, let's pull some cards and get some more information on this. It's like you've been in situations where you've gone, God help me, please help me, universe, angels, someone, please. And you're at a place now of receiving. So you're willing to take the expert assistance of the angels, and they're coming through hard and fast for you now. You've got the friendship card. I'm going to pull 3 cards here. You've got the pride card, and you've also got the perseverance card. All right, let's look deeper into this. So the friendship card says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So, oh, you've got 4 cards. And then relationship. Okay. All right. So there's been a lot of reassessing for you. And if you're listening to this message at the start of the year, we are in the new energy for 2024. Now, if you listen to this at a later date, that's completely fine as well. But it does have that new year, new feeling, regardless of when you listen to this. But there's this reassessment that's going on with you. And you're almost looking at all different parts of your life and putting different relationships into different compartments almost. And you're realizing the part you play in your relationships as well. So it's not just one-sided, because you're absolutely after now win-win scenarios, and you're not just going to settle. So every single friend in your world, you can see what part they played and what they bring out in you, who you become in their company. And it's interesting because a lot of you would be empaths, so you feel deeply what other people are going through, to the point where when you're with them, you could very well start feeling as if you are them. And this is just an energetic thing. So when you're apart from these people, you can then take a really good look as to what they bring out in you when you're with them. Whether it's good behavior, whether it's doubtful behavior, whether it's self-sabotaging thoughts, whether you feel wonderful about yourself. And you're really compartmentalizing. I don't know why I say all these words. Spirit gives them to me and I'm like, I don't know how to say that. You're putting friendships into certain places at the moment, and you can see who you are around them. So you can say, well, I like who I am in that relationship, so I'll spend more time with them. I don't necessarily like who I am in that relationship, so I might minimize my time. And I absolutely don't want anything to do with who I become when I'm around that person, and you're letting them go. And then we get the pride card, and it's literally, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Oh my Lord. Seriously, every week I say, you cannot make this shit up. So because you do see yourself in different versions of people, and you become different versions of yourself around those people, we want to be around people that absolutely make us feel wonderful about ourselves. And they don't do that. It's a feeling inside us, right? They don't go out of their way to do that. It's more so, I think I said this a few weeks back in one of the readings, that when people are in relationships and they choose to, let's just say, for example, this is an absolute example, guys, don't take this literally, please, but it's just an insight and a deeper understanding as to what this message is. If you're in a committed relationship, for example, and yourself or your partner decides to indulge outside of your relationship, let's just say, I know that it's because that person doesn't actually like who they are in that relationship. They prefer to go outside with someone else that gives them a little bit of excitement, gives them a little bit of danger, gives them a little bit of a thrill, whatever it might be, which usually wears off. But it's that feeling. So why I'm saying this, why are you giving me this, Spirit? Just got to clarify, it feels like I've gone left field, but I haven't. That's because, thank you, back to the card, yes. It says, I love myself and see myself in everyone. So it's like when you're in a relationship, you might say, I don't feel anything with this partner anymore. And it's not usually the partner, it's who you've become in that relationship. So there's a lot of owning who you are at the moment and knowing the part you play, okay? The next card we got was Perseverance. And that says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And you've been doing this. You'll literally come into this new energy, regardless if it's the start of the year for you or not. And you're clearing your slate. You're looking at who you are, and you're quite the chameleon, right? You can sort of blend with whoever you're with. And you're really stepping out of that. You want to be yourself no matter who you're with, no matter what influence you've got around you. And the last card that I pulled for you, and it was a surprise one because I was only pulling 3, it says, I am attracting to those people who serve my higher good, the relationships. This is all absolutely not even made up, right? This is all about your relationship with others, which starts at the core, which is the relationship with self. And your prayer has been absolutely answered. Spirit is guiding you, but it's just a little breadcrumb here and there. Here and there. It's not like pushing you too fast or pulling you back too slow. And you've definitely got that self-worth about you. You're reassessing what part you play in all different relationships, and you're all about quality, not quantity now. And that, my darling, is your reading, your message for your prayers being answered. No, actually, I want to just, there was one deck that I wanted to share. Which deck was it? I wanted to finish each reading with a little message from a different deck, and I had it. Oh, yeah. Here. These are just messages from the universe, this deck here. And I just wanted to finish. Oh, this one, thank you. And it says, feeling good will bring me far more than, okay, start again. Feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. The feeling of being good will bring you far more than anything you thought you needed. And that is your reading for number 1. Okay, number 2. Now, this energy, as soon as I sit in here, I feel as though I've been asking almost to be saved, asking to lift me up out of any self-sabotaging thoughts, any negative behaviors, that type of thing. I'm in this energy. I feel as though Spirit's coming to say, we hear you, we're helping you, we're guiding you now. I feel like you've been quite anxious and fearful. This energy, I'm just like, I'm pedaling underwater, and I'm just sort of bobbing my head up, and it feels as though I've been in a bit of a panic state. Spirit's here to say, it's okay, I've got you, my child, I've got you, my darling, and almost throwing you a life jacket. Now, in that, when I see the visual of being thrown a life jacket, that's a metaphor to what's happening around you. So please don't be surprised if you get a random phone call of somebody inviting you somewhere. Don't be surprised if somebody reaches out and says, how have you been? You don't seem like yourself. Or there's and this is general, so take what resonates. But it's like Spirit has heard you, and they're bringing in your earth angels. This is going to be synchronicities with people that you meet. It could be old friends you haven't seen for a while. It could be brand new people or strangers even. But the assistance that's coming toward you, and you may very well be experiencing this already, the assistance that is coming toward you is divinely guided. You've asked for it, you've requested it, and you're ready. There may be some of you out there with some addictive behaviors, even substance abuse, and these type of habits that you're ready to break. Others of you would be that, you need to get the last word in relationships. You're addicted to fighting. You want to have drama in your world, and again, take what resonates. I feel some of you getting a bit pissed off here, but this is your message. This is the one you went for. And it could be just those incidents in life that are not suiting you anymore. You just can't be bothered with the shit. You can't be bothered with the drama. And it's like, how much do you want it? How much do you want it? Are you going to focus here if somebody says, oh God, you wouldn't believe what happened, so-and-so did this, and you'll be like, really? What happened? Tell me more. Or you could just say, talk to them about that. That's not my business. Now, I remember many moons ago, someone came to me to tell them how angry they were with someone for doing something. And I just said, shouldn't you tell them and not me? And I put a stop to it straight away. Because one, I didn't want the burden of knowing stuff that wasn't meant for me. I didn't want to feel different when I was around them. I didn't want to feel like I needed to address anything that was completely none of my business. Blah, blah, blah. So have a look at the relationships, the conversations, what you're allowing yourself to be sucked into at the moment, because I know that Spirit's here to bring the right people to you, the right conversations. It could just be an ad you hear on the radio. It could be a conversation you overhear that strangers are having at a cafe that are going to give you little clues on where to go to build some momentum for you to back yourself, to find that consistency, that momentum back into you getting back on your purpose and not getting drawn into other people's circuses, might be the word. Let's get some cards and get some more information here. I know some of you need a good massage too, a really good massage. I feel this neck, I feel this chest, I feel this scalp mainly. Okay, thank you. First card, health. I will honor the physical vessel that enriches my soul, enshrines my soul. My gosh, get your eyes checked too. Get your eyes checked, because I don't think you're seeing clearly here, because I clearly wear glasses, but I didn't put it on there and I just made up a whole word. Sure, it's similar, but there's little bits you could be missing, okay? Health is something that you have really interesting, okay. Sorry, I'm just getting a few different messages here. It's how I say it. Yes, I get that. Health is a focus for 2024 for you. It's like you want to get a fitness regime, you want to have a green juice often, you want to cut down on the caffeine, you want to go to bed earlier, you want to have a lymphatic drainage, some of you, a colon cleanse. There's some new things here that are coming at you, and it'll be like Spirit just drops them in, but mainly overhearing people that are reaching out saying you should try this, you should try that, and they're going to suggest things that you hadn't thought of, or things that you've thought of in the past and just went, oh nah. But health is definitely a focus for 2024 for you. I'm going to pull out 2 more cards for you. Forgiveness and happiness. Okay, so with your healing process this year, it's very much about self. This year is all about you really focusing on getting back your power and knowing when it's right to talk and knowing when it's right to listen to others. I acknowledge that honoring I gotta wear my glasses, see? Interesting, because reading one, I read them fine. Well, I think I did. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Now, when we forgive others, it's not for them. It's just not. It can be, but it's not. When we hold on to things so tightly, it can fester in us. And there's a saying that says, when you don't forgive others, it's like you drinking the poison expecting them to die. In other words, they get on with their life, and here you are holding on to it. Here you are getting pissed off that they said that thing or did that thing, and then you go to work and you're driving in your car and you're thinking about them. You take them to work, and then you hop in the shower, you take them in the shower, you go to the toilet, you take them in the toilet because you're thinking and obsessing. And Spirit's giving you a lot of clues how to let this go. And it doesn't mean let it go, let them off the hook. It means let it go, let your body flow. Because this forgiveness is very necessary, especially for your health. Now, if you are close to my area in Melbourne, Victoria, drop me a line, because there is actually a healing course that I'm running in term 1. It's an in-person course, which you may very well want more information about, because I know that in this energy I'm feeling, you may want a little bit of assistance, and I can certainly bring that through Spirit. And if it's not with me, someone else, even if it's a YouTube meditation, just something. The next card, we just simply get happiness, because when we let ourselves flow and we let that energy flow and we don't get into other people's bullshit and we don't want to, get sucked into other people's circuses, and we give ourselves us back. We give ourselves the energy back. This is what Spirit's saying. They are answering your prayers, my darling, because happiness is the ultimate goal, and you're on track for that because you're awakening to what's going on around you, and you're realizing how addicted you may very well be to other people's bullshit. Plain and simple. I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. And I know that your health choices, letting go of harboring energy, blockages, brings the happiness. And that is your message from Spirit. That is your message from Spirit, which is answering your prayers, because you've put it out there like, please help me. And there it is. Now, what you choose to do next is completely up to you. What you choose to take on board is completely up to you. But remember, you asked. Receiving is a whole nother ball game. Absolute whole nother ball game. Are you ready? Are you prepared? This is your world. This is your universe. And I'm going to finish with a beautiful message from the universe. And I'm going to wear my glasses so I don't get this wrong. My ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. And what did I just say? It's up to you if you want to receive. This blows me away every week, man. Your ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. Are you addicted to bad thoughts? Start breaking the cycle. Start breaking the cycle. Being aware is 80% of it anyway. So I'm sure you're there. And that, my darling, is your reading for number 2. Don't forget to stay to the end to have a look at how you can win a one-on-one reading with me. And check it out. In the description, I'll pop my upcoming events for term 1 so you can see what I'm referring to and which one might resonate with you. Wowee. Wowee. In this energy, the faith I feel with you is unshakable. The knowing inside you is unshakable. And I know your prayers are being answered for whatever you choose to manifest currently. You literally do things without knowing how, why. The detail doesn't matter. It's the feeling and the momentum, and Spirit's definitely saying that we're helping you with that momentum and that faith. Because sometimes we doubt ourselves, sometimes we ask other people for their opinion, sometimes we get a little bit confused, but the amount of momentum here with you is unshakable. It's absolutely unshakable. I'm really enjoying this energy. It's like people come to you with their ideas and you can just tweak it for them a little bit to make it achievable or realistic, and you're very much a cheerleader for others and humanity. You can see the good in everyone. Everyone. You can see two sides to the scenario. You help people see the dark in the light, and the light in the dark, and you're balancing. I've very much got the affinity sign here for you. I feel as though if you haven't studied Reiki yet, it's calling you. I feel as though you're part of the bigger picture. The bigger picture. And I don't feel like I need to explain that to you. I feel like you just know, yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Let's get some cards. You should be doing readings for me here. I just feel like in your energy, yeah. You have this unshakable faith, and you don't waste your time trying to convince people. You just have it, you know it, and you own the shit out of it. Oh, wow, you're a powerhouse. We get the growth card. The honesty card. And the indecision card. All right, let's get into this. Now, growth. I want to expand my conscience and my awareness. Now, even though you have this unshakable faith, even though you have this knowing, it's almost like, how can you bring that to the collective? You're looking at going big. Your next move is a big move. It's almost for humanity. Now, I say to people, many moons ago when I first learned Reiki, I stayed with Reiki for 2 years before I shared it, because I sort of had to shift into that frequency, having gone through quite a lot in my past to sort of, I don't know, I want to say pixelate. I was pixelated until it sort of worked out like Tetris. Interesting. And there's something like that going on with you. You've got all this knowing, you've got all this sense of compassion, and you can see through people. The superpowers that you have got, you don't understand. You don't understand how powerful you are and such an influence you are, because you're at the point now where Spirit stepping in to say, please start sharing it if you're not already, and if you are, share it next level. Share it next level based on your truth and love, because love will only carry this further. If there's no love and passion, you need to shift till you feel that, and that's what will carry you, the love and the passion. Because we've got the growth card, and it's all about expansion. It's like this beautiful seed has just blossomed, absolutely blossomed, and it's not even just a flower. This is more like I want to say creeper, but it sounds horrible. But a vine. It's a vine. It intertwines, and it can go into different modalities. It can go to different communities. It can go to different people, different fields. The quantum field comes in here too. So if you haven't already been working with the quantum field, that's the next step that will just oh my gosh, this is huge. You're like absolute out of this world, aren't you? Out of this world. Your next card I pulled for you is honesty, and the honesty card says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. The thing is, when people are lying anyway, and there's no way known you can censor what you say. You can't censor what you know. It comes out. Some people don't like it. They get a little bit uncomfortable around you at times, and it's because you are pure truth. Your frequency is very high, so when other people are around you, they might feel compelled to repel. They sort of come in close and go boom, because you stand true. You stand in your power very nicely, and other people around you are struggling to get there, and a lot of them will and a lot of them won't ever. But it's almost like your purpose and Spirit's coming here to answer your prayers, to say your next step is to take it. I almost want to say global, because the timing's perfect, and you've asked for a sign. Well, hey, this is your sign. You've asked for synchronicities. Well, they've been happening forevermore. And plenty of feathers around you as well. Plenty of feathers around you. But the thing with you is there's opportunity potentially for a little bit of tact with certain people, not everyone. Like 80% of the time, just say whatever. But there's a few people that are yet to elevate to your frequency, that are interested but still a little shy. Now the thing is, you can see through people. You know who these people are. And it's almost like you just need to give them a little bit of nurturing or planting a few seeds. You know where to spend your energy and with whom, especially the children. But there is adults here that are coming in the same energy, but they're willing. So don't shoot them down energetically because it's too hard. You'll know who they are. You'll know who to spend your time on. And just speak in their language, just for now, whilst they're shifting and coming toward you energetically. You'll find that these certain people, there might be one, it might be three, it might be 10, it might be a whole network of people that this fits. They're asking the questions and they're coming to you with the fresh eyes, and you're thinking, well, I don't even know this. But they don't. But as you drip feed them a little bit of information here and there, they're going to start remembering, because you vibed already. You know who these people are. Now, the next card you get is the indecision card, and it says, I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So the minute you get up into your head, forget about it. Thinking doesn't suit you. Thinking, when we're talking about this stuff, takes you away from that flow and that knowing. You're a powerhouse. Your body will express. You'll know when someone comes up to you and they're not for you. Your body will give you a reaction. When you think about it, That's when you can talk yourself out of things. For instance, intuitively, if you meet someone straight away, you know they're a good person, but then they say something, you think, oh, trust your first instinct. It's always correct. You might not like what they said, but they're a good person. The indecision for you comes up when you think too much. Your body will always tell you. Will always tell you. So, my darling, your prayers have been answered. Your spirit is here, saying that this is next step for you. Like, go big. Go big. And it may very well be that going big for you is just sharing what's going on for you with someone in your life that doesn't have a clue. It could be speaking your truth, talking to someone you know that's not going to like what you say, but you have to say it. It may very well be that you've designed a course online and you're ready to bring it to the people. The amount of clients that have come to me in the past that say, you know, I want to do this, this and this, but I've got to spend $5,000 on this course first. And I'm like, oh, no, just do it. Just do it. And when you're doing it, if you feel you need the course down the track, then do it then, but do it first. That's the type of energy that I'm getting with you. And I'm going to finish with a beautiful message from the universe. And I'm going to wear my glasses. Now, don't forget to listen to the end, because I'm going to let you know how to win a free one-on-one reading with me. And I've also got some beautiful courses and workshops and events that I'm offering in the month of January. Now, I threw out about 5 cards then, so I'm going to keep shuffling because I just want to get one, and it's this one. And I'll put all the links in what I'm offering in the description. And you got the same card as number 2. My ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. Good feeling thoughts. Which is interesting because I said the thinking stuff sort of puts the brakes on for you. But when you're focusing on just the feelings in your body, the joy, the love, the gratefulness, it really propels you. It will really propel you. And that, my darling, is your reading for number 3. Now, how to win a reading. I would like you to check out my links in the description. And I would like you to have a look at my upcoming events. And I would like you to give me some feedback in my comments on what just the events that I'm offering, what you feel, you know, what you feel would be good, what I should include in those events, because I love hearing about what people wish that I offered, and I like to bring them into my offerings throughout the year. So check out my events, tell me which one sounds your favorite, tell me what I should add, what you'd look forward to if you were to come, that type of thing. I want you to discuss my events coming up in term 1 in the description for an opportunity to win a one-on-one reading with me for the month of January 2023. Thank you so much, beautiful people, for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. I'm getting pretty excited. Occasionally I get a new viewer, a new subscriber here or there, and I celebrate everybody. Thank you so much, beautifuls. Take care. See you soon. Be kind to others, but please, please be kind to yourself, because you, my darling, are the only you. Mwah. Peace out.